We are gathered here today to witness and celebrate the marriage of Sarah Wilson and Trey Webster. And as I've reflected and prepared for today, it's dawned on me that it's one of the reasons weddings are so special. Everyone here is thinking of their own love story, their own special moments. We laugh and we cry because we are wanting so badly for you to continue having special moments of your own. We laugh and we cry because we want the two of you to know how much you're loved. The two of you have shared no shortage of moments already. It has been 10 years. And then at some point in your life, moments become days, days become months, months become years. This is why, in addition to these memories and funny stories that were shared, what was striking to me was that without any prompting, every text and call I received concluded with, quote, "and that was when I knew." Every single person has a story of "that was when I knew."
Everything I pray to, that I won't break your heart. I'll be there when you get lonely, lonely. Keep the secrets that you told me. And your love is all you owe me. And I won't break your heart.
These vows are an expression of your commitment to each other and your willingness to enter into this marriage together.
Not long after we started our semester in DC, but before I ever thought dating would be in our future, my parents asked if I was making friends. I told them then I knew you would always be in my life. I'm still not sure if I believe in love at first sight, but I do know that when you find your person, you feel it deep in your soul. You are my person, Trey. You are my love, and when I am with you, I know that I am home. 10 years together has taught me that having an unbelievably patient, calm, and steady person as a partner is an incredible gift, and I am so grateful. As someone who has always strived to remain fiercely independent, you support me in ways I didn't know I needed. You are the patience to my excitement, the calm to my worry, and the steadiness to my uncertainty. As we continue to grow in our lives together, I promise to listen to you and learn from you, to support you and accept your support even when it is hard for me to do so. I will celebrate your successes and I will mourn your losses as though they were my own. Together and in our own ways, I promise to try to make the world a better place. Most of all, I promise to be your equal partner. I will not take our time for granted, and because words are not enough, I promise to show you, for the rest of my life, how much I love you.
10 years ago, I thought I was going to DC for a short-term experience that would one day amount to a single line on a resume and a few fun stories from my undergraduate days. Little did I know that in that chaotic house filled with 12 students just trying to find their way, that I would discover the love of my life. How many times had we unknowingly run into each other at USC through mutual friends or overlapping experiences without connecting? How many stars had to align for us to be at the same school, applying for the same barely advertised program, and at a similar stage in life for us to find each other as we did? And yet, during that semester, we both quickly recognized that at the very least we would be lifelong friends, and soon after that realized we'd be much more. Every so often, you ask me for a list of the things that I love most about you. And every time you ask, I try to artfully dodge the question. How can I possibly put into words all of those things about you that make me fall in love with you over and over again? But today, in front of our friends and family, I will finally give it an honest attempt. And you can rest assured that the next time you ask, I'll just point you in the direction of our wedding video. First, I love the fire and passion you put into everything you do. Big or small, important or trivial, you are always fully committed in a way that is simultaneously inspiring and exhausting. I love how purely and completely you care about everyone around you. So much so that you sometimes have to limit the number of sad stories you read because of how they personally affect you. I love how fiercely competitive you are, even if it means we can never play board games or sports against one another. I love how our first instinct after doing nearly anything in public is to debrief about the thing we just did. I love your strength and independence, even at times when you don't feel like you have that strength and independence. And finally, I love how completely we complement each other. Being with you is like being the second piece to a two-piece puzzle. In many ways, we are our own unique shapes with different lines and edges, but our pieces fit together perfectly to form a complete and beautiful picture. And so, as we continue to grow in our lives together, I promise to listen to you and learn from you, to support you and accept your support, even when it is hard for me to do so. I will celebrate your successes, and I will mourn your losses as though they were my own. Together, and in our own ways, I promise to try to make the world a better place with you. Most of all, I promise to be your equal partner. I am so lucky to have been able to share the last decade of my life with you, and I'm so grateful for the opportunity to share the many decades to come. I cannot imagine a better friend and partner with whom to enjoy the highest of highs and withstand the lowest of lows that life has to offer.
With the authority I have as Sarah's uncle, Trey, you may now kiss the bride.